What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Reg, aka Mr. Intensity, and my job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you. This video here, you will love me and you will thank me for this one. Now, I've researched a lot of herbs and a lot of things of that nature, and the number one researched and tested against medication herb is this little thing right there. You recognize this? It looks like a little bloodworm. Inside looks like a carrot. The lighter it is, the better. Turmeric. Turmeric is by far the number one used herb, root, plant for medicinal purposes, for healing purposes. They use it against medication, and I'm going to tell you in this video everything you need to know about Tumeric Curcumin. Okay? This stuff here will, like I'm telling you, my goal is to change your medicine cabinet from the bullcrap they use for, in the labs to the things that your body's actually used for with no side effects. This stuff here, used in the proper dosages, will change your entire life. And in these videos, I'm going to uplift your thinking. I'm going to change your whole mindset with this stuff. Now, you can do whatever you want to do. That's all you. That's all you. But I'm telling you right now that after this, if you don't actually believe what I'm saying, they've tested this up against medication. So I'm going to go into Tumeric Curcumin, okay, the active ingredient in turmeric that makes it what it is. And the next couple videos, it's so much in this video, but I'm going to tell you how to use it in the next video. I'm going to tell you what dosage you need. I'm going to tell you who you should give it to and what forms it comes in and how you take it. Now, the best form I always take it in is the root. Right? Because I want the direct source with this boy right here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, athletes, professionals, anybody with diabetes, I'm going to go into all of it. So, listen, you sit back, relax, because you're about to get this work. And it's so cheap, alright? I'm telling you right now. Alright, let's get to turmeric. Turmeric is a spice that gives courage yellow powder. It's been used in India for thousands of years as a spice and a medicinal herb. Recently, scientists started to back up what Indians have known for a very long time. It does contain compounds with medicinal properties. Now, these compounds are called curcuminoids, the most important of which is curcumin. Curcumin is the main active ingredient in turmeric. It has a powerful anti-inflammatory effects and is very strong antioxidant. Now, I've used it prior. My mom actually, well, not my mom, somebody else actually told me about it. I asked my mom, she showed me the root that they had at the produce junction. It's like a little bloodworm, right? A little bloodworm that they use for fish and things of that nature. It's just like that, all right? And it's very, very cheap, and I'll get into that. Now, however, the curcumin content of turmeric is not that high. It's around 3% by weight. Now, if you want curcumin, right, you can actually order the actual curcumin extract, or you can, the lighter the turmeric is, as you see how it's like orange, the more yellow it is, the more potent it is. So that's what you should know when you look for the turmeric I have in my hand. Now, most of the studies on this herb are using turmeric extracts that contain mostly curcumin itself. So as you see, the ones that they did studies on against like the medicinal stuff and medication, that stuff has mostly curcumin in it, so it's probably the purest form of turmeric. Now, with dosages usually exceeding 1 gram per day, it will be very difficult to reach these levels just using the turmeric spice in your foods. Now, therefore, if you want to experience the full effects, then you need to take the extract that contains a significant amount of curcumin. Unfortunately, curcumin is poorly absorbed into the bloodstream. It helps consume it with black pepper, which contains piperine, a natural substance that enhances the absorption of curcumin by what? By what? By what? 2,000%. I'm telling you right now. So here's how it works. Now, curcumin inserts itself into the cell membranes of your bodies, like the ones that aren't working, the ones that are stressed and are kind of getting destroyed from experience arthritis, things of that nature, and destroying it. Now, like the ones that are working, and it changes the physical properties of the cells that are not working and amplifies them, which means make them better, bring them back to life. All right. Now, the lighter the turmeric, like I say, the more potent it is. Now, there are over 6,000 studies that show turmeric may be the number one healing herb available today. All right? It has been proven to be more beneficial than at least 20 medications they sell today in the store to kill you, to rob you of your life, to have massive side effects, and they test it up against all that bullshit. Alright? Now, curcumin versus drugs. A recent review study of more 700 clinical trials involving curcumin and cancer found curcumin to be as effective as pharmaceutical drugs in treating cancers of the prostate, colon, breast, liver, esophagus, and mouth. Now, it may be just as effective, but I would say it's even more effective because it has no side effects, which means when you're taking curcumin, you need no other things to prevent the side effects of curcumin in your system. Like when you take curcumin and turmeric, this stuff doesn't give you heart disease. This stuff doesn't give you diabetes. This doesn't make your breath stink or your mouth dry or it gives you headaches or stomach ache. It doesn't have that stuff. So what are we saying here? Let's go. Now, turmeric is one of the most roughly researched plants in existence today. Its medicinal properties and components, primarily curcumin, have been the subject of over 5,600 reviewed and published biomedical studies. In fact, our 5-year-long research project on this sacred plant has revealed over 600 potential preventative therapeutic applications, as well as 175 distinct beneficial psychological effects. It's even changing your brain. So you know that Prozac that you take? You know that what's the other one? It starts with an L, right? That you take for your depression. This stuff helps you out with your depression. It actually is better than that stuff right there. Now, given the sheer density of the research performed in this remarkable spice, it is no wonder that a growing number of studies have concluded that it compares favorably to a variety of conventional medications, including Lipitor, a cholesterol medication, which I just went over in my previous video. A 2008 study published in the Journal of Drugs and R&D found that the standardized preparation of curcuminoids from turmeric compared favorably to the drug, oh my god, atorvastatin, oh my god, trade name Lipitor, alright? And now, on this function underlying the pathology of the blood vessels that drives atherosclerosis, oh wow, here we go, in association with reduction in inflammation, the oxidative stress in type 2 diabetes patients. What? Did I do a video about that? Oh my god. What is your medicine cabinet looking like today? It better look different after my videos. Every time I make a video, you go buy that herb. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to tell you where to buy it. Use your own research. Use your own common sense. My job is to invoke thought. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to refer anybody. But I will tell you to get this from the farmer's market, and it only costs $3.50. What? Is there a refill on this? Oh, I don't see a refill because it wasn't signed by a doctor. Oh, the God that made you. Oh, the God that created you. Oh, he made this stuff. It's on $3.50. We paying to live, people. We paying to live. All right, the next one. Okay. Oh my God. Corticosteroids. Steroid medications like the ones they inject in your back or the ones you take for your outbreaks of eczema and asthma and stuff like that. Those steroid medications? Oh, okay. All right. In 1999, a study published in the Journal of Pyotherapy research found that the primary in turmeric, primary polyphenol in turmeric and saffron-colored pigment known as curcumin compare favorably to steroids in the management of chronic, oh my God, ulterior uveitis, an inflammatory eye disease. A 2008 study published in Critical Care Medicine found that curcumin compared favorably to the corticosteroid drug, in the animal model as an alternative therapy for lung transplantation associated injury by downregulating inflammatory genes. An earlier study in 2003 published Cancer Letters found the same drug also compared favorably to dexamethasone in a lung, injury model. All right. The next one, people, Prozac. 2011 study published in the Journal of ACTA, Pharmaceutical found that the curcumin compared favorably to both drugs in reducing depressive behavior in an animal model. All right. Curcumin helps the depression. All right. Long story short, curcumin helps depression. Okay. Lexapro, that's the word I was looking for. Lexapro, all that stuff you're taking, it helps depression with no side effects. All right. Let's go on to aspirin. All right. What I used to play basketball. When I want to play basketball, I'll pop 3 Advil, which I'm going to do a video on over the weekend. I pop 3 Advil. All right. You'll be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm done with you. You'll be having your medicine cabinet full when I'm done with you. I'm telling you right now with the good stuff. I'm hyped about this right now. A blood thinner. In 1986, in vitro, an ex vivo study published in a journal, okay, I can't even pronounce it, it's some German journal, found that curcumin has an anti-pallitant and pro-stathinocycline modulating effects compared to aspirin, indicating that it may have value in patients prone to vascular, okay, thrombosis and require anti-arthritis therapy. What? Come on, y'all. Common sense. I don't even gotta say much about that. You already know it's better than aspirin. Anti-inflammatory drugs. Naproxen, like those blood thinners, stuff like that. You know, Percocet, all that stuff like that. The stuff that's gonna make you forget about your pain. You know, make your joints go away for a little while and you feel good for about a couple hours and then you go back to feeling the way you feel and you need some more. I'm telling you right now. All right. Now, in 2004, a study published in the Journal of Oncogene found that curcumin as well as resveratrol were effective alternatives in drugs, aspirin, ibuprofen, all right, naproxen, and things of that nature. And any other anti-inflammatory drug you can think about, it is more effective than that stuff. Okay, an anti-proliferative activity against tumor cells. It inserts themselves into your cells and it makes them better because it changes the physical property of your actual cells. The ones that the doctor said are done, the ones the doctor told me that is done, that stuff when I was taking, back when the doctor told me that back in, I think 2016, beginning of that year, when he said that my Achilles were done, I started taking turmeric and it all of a sudden went away and I started dunking. Whoa, I'm telling you right now. Okay, now, oxalipatin, okay, a chemotherapy drug. Anybody that has cancer, a chemotherapy drug. A 2007, a study published in the International Journal of Cancer found that curcumin compares favorably to it as an anti-proliferative and agent in colorectal cell lines. It helps out with cancer. There's always a better way. Now, I did this in my high blood pressure medication. Remember that thing I said, diabetes. Remember I said the thing I said, metformin. I think it's also a high blood pressure medication too. Now, a study published in the Journal of Biochemistry and Biophysical Research Community explored that how curcumin might be available in treating diabetes. It found that it activates AMPK, okay, which increases glucose uptake and suppresses glucogenic gene expression, which suppresses glucose production in the liver. In hypotonia itself, interestingly, they found that curcumin to be 500 to 100,000 times in the form known, okay, as THC, more potent, all right, than metformin in activating AMPK and the downstream target. Are you serious right now? And y'all thought this other stuff is going to help you out? Maybe just because you didn't know. But now, if you don't do nothing, it's because you don't give a fuck. I'm telling you right now, this stuff is crazy. Alright? Another way in which turmeric and its components reveal to their remarkable therapeutic properties in its research on drug-resistant and multi-drug resistant centers, we have 2 sections in our site dedicated to the researching natural and integrative therapies on these topics. And while there are dozens of substances with the demonstrable efficiency against these 3 chemotherapy and radiation resistance cancers, curcumin tops both lists. It's on the top, baby. It's on the top of the food chain, baby. What are y'all going to do about it? What are you going to do? Now, curcumin and joint pain. The cancer is not only the health issue that may benefit from curcumin. If you suffer from painful joints, whether caused by osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis, curcumin could help. After what I'm saying, you already know it could help. Now, studies repeatedly show that curcumin anti-inflammatory abilities work well as non-steroid anti-inflammatory drugs, as I just said, and the costly dangerous injectable drugs carrying the FDA black label warnings. Not only is curcumin effective, but it also comes without the worrisome side effects experienced by more than half of those who take the pharmaceutical painkillers. Addiction, side effects, breaks down your liver, dependencies, headaches, diabetes, you need other things for it. Come on now. Now, individuals with diabetes and prediabetes and metabolic syndrome may benefit from taking curcumin too. Now, one study, a group of nearly 200, listen to this one, all right? A group of nearly 250 adults with prediabetes was divided in half. One portion received curcumin supplements, while the other one was given a placebo, a dummy pill with no medical ingredients. 9 months later, none of the participants were taking curcumin had developed diabetes, but nearly 20% of those taking placebo were diagnosed with diabetes. It's all in the mind, people. Brain dysfunction. Patients who have already had diabetes may have found that curcumin supplements ease the mental and physical dysfunction, such as difficulty focusing caused by a disease. A recent study at Harvard University found that curcumin restored areas of the brainstem damaged by the diseased diabetic lab animals. Now, heart health. As mentioned earlier, curcumin can manage inflammation. That's important to anyone interested in maintaining a healthy heart, because inflammation is a key factor in heart disease and a long list of other ailments. Now, when you get the diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, it all goes and creates heart disease and stress on your heart. When you're taking curcumin, the stuff is going to stop all the other stuff, so it won't even get to your heart. You see what I'm saying? Because it's changing the physical properties of whatever's of the bad cells. It's going to unclog all your arteries. You understand what I'm saying right now? You understand why you got to change your medicine cabinet, right? Be tuned to more of my videos, because I'm going in. Let's go. Alright? Now, research shows that curcumin heart health benefits extend beyond reducing inflammation. A recent animal study, for example, found that curcumin protected heart functions and strengthened the body's own internal repair system following a heart attack. Now, curcumin can also resist triglycerides and cholesterol, further benefiting heart and circulatory system. Now, this one is beastie. Curcumin and Alzheimer's. If anybody is watching this, right, and they have a family member with Alzheimer's, start to juice this stuff in curcumin, and then call me in like a year and tell me what happens. See, here's the problem with the side effect of turmeric. The only side effect of turmeric is you. Okay, I'll elaborate. The reason why I say that is because the way you have been conditioned all your life is to have the fast fix when it comes to medication. It fixes you within a couple of hours. And that's not the way God intended, obviously, because the Creator made us in a way where He wants the medicine out of the earth to fuse with our bodies. Not to hide it, to actually go inside, insert itself into the problem, become part of us, and fix the problem. That's how you truly fix something. If you want the fast fix, then I see why you're on medication. But the problem is, if you're on medication, there's so many other things that go wrong. Like, it's like a give and a take. When you take medicine, natural medicine, the give and take is, okay, it's not going to work right away, but it will work later, and it will stay working later. When you do the bad medicine, the synthetic stuff, it's going to help you right now and make you forget about it just for a little while, but later it's going to come back with a vengeance. You see, the only side effect of this stuff is you. And I'm going to get to my next video, how you take it, what serving size you take and all that good stuff. But what I'm saying is, you have to literally give this stuff a chance. Now, once you actually give it a chance, you will hear so many testimonials from people, that's giving it a chance. Like, I've been giving it a chance, and with months of taking black seed, oregano oil, amongst other things, spirulina, chlorella, the things I take. I don't take them all at once. I take them at different times, But whenever I need it, I'll take it, get it in my system, and it works for me. I'm telling you right now. Take this stuff. Keep it into your system. Stop worrying about what you've been taught. Throw out everything you've been taught. Toss that in the trash. And let's get into the real deal. Get into the real stuff. Now, the people say, I would love to say that curcumin has a positive effect on its dreaded memory-robbing condition. Maybe a few years that'll be true. So you got to try it out and see what happens, because research is still inconclusive on that part. All right. Now, scientists have demonstrated curcumin's ability to enhance memory and reduce their age-related brain malfunctions in lab animals. Research is preliminary, and we need human medical trials. So you would be the human medical trial. You try it on yourself with the brain stuff. So anybody you know that's going through this stuff, start juicing and giving them curcumin and see what happens. But I don't know how the medication they take is going to react to the curcumin. But I don't know. I'm not going to tell you to take medication. You're not coming at my neck soon with me. All right. Now, curcumin and obesity. Now, with no sign of obesity epidemic, with the sign that the obesity epidemic is losing steam, scientists all over the world are searching for the magic bullet to help desperate dieters lose weight. The magic bullet is you. And you want to watch the magic bullet, you want to watch intermittent fasting. That's the magic bullet. Know what I mean? Let's go. Now, what forms, this is my last part because this stuff is great. Now, the turmeric comes in the root, it comes in the powder, it comes in the supplement. You can take it in pill version, fluid extract, and the tincture. Now, here's my advice to you. Go get you some turmeric. Now, I ordered the actual curcumin extract as well because, it's, as you see, it's this is really dark. So, it doesn't have much curcumin in it, which is the active ingredient in turmeric. Excuse me. So, my advice to you is go ahead and get some curcumin extract and take it take it a pill with turmeric. Take your black seeds. Take your oregano oil. Change your medicine cabinet, and I'll tell you right now, you'll change your life. Because I'm telling you, this stuff is greatness on earth. We are greatness, and when we interact with what we're actually made for, we become even great. We become superhuman. So around here on the YouTube station, I'm going to go ahead and change your medicine cabinet. Around here, I'm going to change it from the medical things that they give you in the labs to the natural plants around here. Well, I'm telling you right now, people, this stuff here is the greatest thing on earth. You better change your medicine cabinet because I can tell you right now, you'll be walking around like $1 million, trillion, billion bucks, and then you'll truly understand what you are and what you can be. I'm telling you, your genes will become alive, your cells will be regenerated, everything will become anew, and you will understand that your body, your physical body that's in its 50s, in its 40s, in its 30s, in its 20s, that's breaking down, can literally, in its 60s, in its 70s, in its 80s, that's breaking down, can literally be brought back to life with just natural stuff. I'm telling you right now, this is why they're killing holistic doctors. This is why they're killing people who help you out naturally, because they understand the greatness and the power of you. And when they try to hide the greatness and power of you, then they become the greatness and power of them, which is not right at all. Let's take our power back today, people. This is Coach Reg. My name is aka Mr. Intensity. My job is to invoke thought and help awaken the world's consciousness one person at a time. Hopefully that person is you.